And you see all this cardboard over here? That big truck down the road, it fell off the back, so I've been in the street cleaning out cardboard, trying to keep the cars from driving over it, but doing my good civic duty out here. So anyway, we're gonna try to live stream again. It's just too bad that big tech just can't let me, you know, do my thing out here. Don't worry, guys. Eventually, we're gonna find the streaming platform that's just right for this. It'll be uninterrupted. Might have smaller viewership, but then at least everything will be recorded. And really, that's the thing, because we lost some really great video today, and that's what big tech wants. They don't want the power of this work being seen. You know, we have already 2 great conversations with people today who want to organize and do more in the community. And again, that's the beauty of being out here, and that's why I'm going to be out here every day, several hours each day, just to see what we can make happen. And if it got cut off in the last live stream, there was a gentleman who stopped by and he said him and his friends in this community see that they have to organize a network and they got to get people to act and do something. And I said, well, come out here with me. Let's all organize and stand together, and let's see if we can grow our crowd until it turns into something. So he said he would. So we'll see. We'll see if in the near future that gentleman's out here with his friends. And with that said, I got to strap back in the camera here to the tripod. And then it's going to become a man with a megaphone again. So see how long this megaphone lasts for. It's too bad we missed it. I don't know if it recorded my interaction with the police too. I was questioning the police officer about if he knew about the agendas, but might not have made it on the video. So anyway, we're getting strapped back in here. Getting strapped back in here right now. All right, I think we're in. I think that's about what I want to capture, kind of the area I work. And here we go. Here we go.
Good day, people of Yakima. We are making sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. Before the pandemic outbreak in Wuhan, China. That's also why they simulated it in PlayX, 666 days before the pandemic was declared. 666, the mark of the beast. You must accept it by yourself. Marking mask, 1 letter off. Churches, places of worship shut down at the time of the pandemic. We must wake up. Thank you. Appreciate all the people who honk, people who understand clearly that our freedom facilities are being lost. We don't stand for your rights. You will lose them. Tyranny. Control our country. Control our country. That day before Yakima was the same pathway all day. Have you heard of Event 201? If not, you must look up Event 201 for your own benefit. Going out for 1 month before the outbreak of Wuhan, China. Event 201. Beautiful day, Yakima. We need to wake up, you guys. There are big agendas being waged against us, taking away our rights and liberties, our way of life, our wealth. And it's being done for powerful interests who lie to us and scare us every day with their mainstream media and the government officials
so I just got beer thrown on me by that crackhead who tried to run off with the mic. I was trying to be nice to her. Reminder, you guys, don't be nice to crackheads, they'll steal your mic. Let me see. We're still live? We're still live. Yeah, I got beer all over my face. That bitch, man.
Good day, people of Yakima. We're making sure everybody knows about a big 201 and the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. One month before the outbreak. Guys, please stand up for our life authority. Our life authority, our communication, and the name of fear. We must wake up.
Can I get you your blowhard back?
Yeah, you got your phone on that.
Money?
Yeah,
How
you
much
do.
money?
I don't know where any money is.
No,
You do.
She just
That's
took
what
the
she said.
blowhard and I give it back to you.
Yes, it's full of blowhole. Just give it back.
But you said
You got it back, I could have took it.
Dude, I'll ask.
Leave him alone. It's his right to protest.
Yeah, this is right. You're right. It is
So
his
you
right.
guys know this is all being recorded right now.
You said what you said, man.
I said, if you want to come back and hold a sign, I'll pay you $20. Okay.
Bye, bitch. Mind your business.
Okay. Yeah.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
She's gone. I appreciate it though.
You guys, this is what evil looks like. Evil comes up and tries to steal your stuff and doing the good duty. Exhibit this. He needs it from the drug money. EMS government for. We got addicts on our streets and our agendas too. Again, people of Yakima, we're making sure we know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. Again, the same day the military World Games began in Wuhan, China, 1 month before the outbreak. Big agendas planned out by the companies that benefit today.
Can the beer show up on my shades? Can you guys see the beer on it? I got like the liquid layer over the lens, and I smell like her old nasty beer. Yeah, lady flung a beer all over me. What a piece of work.
Good day, people of Yakima, making sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of the military World Games began in Wuhan, China, 1 month before the outbreak in Wuhan. Thank you for America is a land in hypnosis. People are just obeying lies, listening to lies, not questioning anything, following Big Brother, thinking there's a difference between Republicans and Democrats. We are all being played. All parties are against us. We must wake up. Everyone must know about Event 201. Everything we're living out was planned and simulated.
Let me see. Are we still live? Are we still live? Looks like we're still live. Good day, people of Yakima. Make sure we know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. A simulation where they simulated censoring us, taking away our license, putting us in quarantine, doing everything they simulated, watching our families, they want us all over the world. Event 201.
Good day, people of Yakima. Making sure everybody knows about Event 201. We must know about Event 201 to be informed citizens. It was the pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019, the same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. A pandemic simulation with coronavirus put on by all the pharmaceutical companies making all the money today. They took away our rights and liberties in the simulation. They censored us online. Everything they're doing in reality. We must wake up. This is a big agenda.
How are you? Very good, man.
That's good. Don't wear that mask too much if you're bacterial pneumonia.
Yeah.
The other men sit here, you can find that mask. That's what we're all here.
Okay.
Good day, Dr. Molly. We know about a big 201, the pandemic simulation, 1 month before the actual outbreak. That's the same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. Yakima, make sure we know about Event 201. Pandemic simulation taking away our rights and liberties 1 month before the outbreak. We are living out a planned agenda. If you do not know about Event 201, if you do not know about Playdex, if you do not know about the World Economic Forum out of Switzerland, you must inform yourself and realize what's really going on. Our politicians are bought and paid for. We are being led astray. I'm looking for more people to come out and join us. Absolutely. Absolutely. Have a great day, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, have a great day, man. Let me see, are we still live here? Are we still live? Looks like we're still live. Okay, that's good. Still live. Okay. The man in the FedEx truck says, put on a mask. I don't want bacterial pneumonia, sir. I can help you all year. Haven't followed any of the rules. Had a great year. Haven't lived in fear at all. I can turn off the TV and there's no more pandemics for me. Going on TV, people never died from the flu and pneumonia before. The man in the FedEx truck, I guarantee you knows nothing about Event 201, the pandemic simulation for coronavirus 1 month before the outbreak on the same day the military road games in Wuhan, China, put on by the same people making all the money right now. The man in the FedEx truck is too comfortable with life. He's going to wake up when his rights and liberties, every last one's been taken by Big Brother. He thinks it's real funny that we give him the right to government and big tech to keep surveillance on us. No, they contact tracing. Sir, look into Claydex. It was 666 days before the pandemic was declared, put on by the same people as Event 201, simulating all the same things. 666, the number of the beast, the mark of the beast. Think about it, man. You gotta wear the mask to buy or sell instead of the mark. You're a smart one. Enjoy your smart job. Good day, Yakima. Let's make sure we know about Event 201. We must know about Event 201. Am I allowed to talk naughty to FedEx without them censoring us on big tech? Was that permissible? Looks like we're still live, so we got away with talking to FedEx. Make sure we don't just write new rules here, big tech. New terms of service is no mouthing off the FedEx drivers.
What do you think, man? You know about the agenda? Who knows the phrase, all it takes for evil to flourish is for good people to do nothing. Freedom hawk. They give a thumbs up. They understand these are bad times, guys. We got to wake up to what's really being done. It means all the fear, all rights and liberties are being taken away from you right now. Bad things. Your government is there to be threats about your health. They don't have to work. Let's see. Are we still live here? Are we still live? All right, it's a new record. We're still live. I appreciate that, honk. Thank you so much, sir. It's good to see some people know what's up, but not enough. Again, Yakima, we must know about Event 201. Everything we're living out was planned and simulated.
Appreciate that man in the work truck. Men in work trucks get it. The majority of the honks and thumbs up are from men in work trucks because they know their rights and liberties are being stolen. You have a great day, sir. Appreciate the men in the work trucks. Make sure we know about Event 201, Yakima. Event 201 was the coronavirus pandemic simulation. Gets it.
Not everybody does.
It's way better than Seattle, though, I'll tell you that much, man. They don't get it at all in Seattle. God bless Yakima.
Hey, hopefully people will come around.
That's what we're trying to do out here. You have a great day, sir. Again, people of Yakima, we're educating about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. The same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. We're making sure everybody knows about the planned agenda we're living out that's gone on for too long that we need to stand up against. Again, we cannot live in fear. You have an immune system. 99% survival rate. We don't need to give up our way of life nearly 100%. For something we can survive. We must wake up. Appreciate the thumbs up.
Are we still live? Checking in. Let's see. Amazing, we're still live. Track truth seeker. Guy pulled up. He wanted to talk to me. So I had to run off camera. That's the problem with having the camera on a thing and not having a camera person. The guy's like, 30 feet down the road, but he was signaling me. There's some officers. All right, we got a wave of support there from the officer. I appreciate that. But yeah, he just wanted to get some more information, and he wanted to know where he can learn more about what I'm talking about today. So again, with the megaphone, we're getting more engagement. I think we're getting less honks of support. I think it might just be because I have people like thinking about what I'm saying. But again, these streams keep getting taken down by big tech, so we've missed some awesome moments that should have been on camera. But hey, we're doing our best out here in spite of the censorship. And I got some more people to educate with the megaphone. Hold on.
must also know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation. We must be an informed citizenry. We must know about what's really going on. We must know about why all of a sudden government cares about our health and well-being. As long as we stay in our house and give up our rights, we're being lied to, people. We must wake up. Hey, look at that shirt, man. Snoop Dogg is 187.
Hey, do you want to come over here? You don't have to be on camera, but if you talk, if you just talk from right here, they'll hear everything you're saying.
Yeah, I just seen a lot of stuff on YouTube that really freaked me out. You know what I mean? It's like, especially with the, just with the, I don't know, but the purpose behind a lot of this stuff, like the masks and stuff.
It's compliance. They want to see if people will just obey the rules, follow the instruction.
It's scary, man. I really wonder where all this money's coming from that they keep giving us.
Well, they're just printing it. It's devaluing the dollar. So essentially, people who've saved money over their lifetime, their money's becoming worth less. So their savings are becoming worth less and less day by day as they print money. It's because they want to collapse the dollar so they can bring in a new digital dollar and then have total surveillance over how you spend all your money. You know, there's no more tipping people without having to pay taxes. They just want total control, total surveillance. That's what all this is about.
They're trying to destroy small businesses too, right? I'm pretty sure.
Oh, absolutely, they're destroying small business because they want fewer and fewer people to have all the power, all the control, all the wealth. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's getting scary, man.
Yeah.
And these guys just laugh about it. That's how ignorant they are. You know
That one guy just laughed at me through the window. I was like, come on, man.
So ignorant, man.
They are. I appreciate you, though, man. You're not ignorant. You're a good man. Good to meet you, too. Take care, man. Good dude right there. He totally sees what's up, and he saw that person laughing in the window. He's saying how ignorant that person was. Exactly. Right on. Right on, Truth Seeker. He didn't want to be on camera. I don't know if you guys can pick up his voice, but he had the Snoop Dogg 187 t-shirt on, too. I like that. It's funny.
Good day, Yakima. Let's make sure we know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic. The same day as the we must know about Event 201. We must be informed about the intentions of being waged against us by big pharma, big tech, big government. They want to control the whole area. They want to control the life. They want to take care of us. Who wants to work for the companies? again, remember, good people of Yakima, those who do not stand against evil allow evil to flourish. That's why there's that quote, all it takes for evil to flourish is for good people to do nothing, and good people are doing nothing all over while we're told to live in fear, while our rights and liberties are taken away by evil people. Oh, it's going down camera. We'll have the camera for you. How you doing today, man? If you want to come talk to me. All right, appreciate that, man. I'm out here for the people who want to have a conversation. I came out here for people like you who want to have a conversation, so I appreciate you. We're blocking the camera right now because we have a man who wants to talk to us. If we want to be on camera, he'll be right back. We'll be back. Yeah. The gentleman who's going to talk to us in a minute, he drove all the way from Seattle just to talk to us today. Isn't that cool? So I must have been out here long enough for him to know to drive out from Seattle. Again, just the magical things that happen when you come out and work the corner.
If you just stand back here, nobody will see you, and we can have a conversation. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Oh, yeah, here, let me wipe up my hands. It's sweaty from holding the thing.
That's all good.
But yeah, man, how you doing?
Nice to meet you. My name's Ken.
Can you say your name again one more time?
Ken?
Ken.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken.
Come out here to give you some company while you're out here. I see you always out here by yourself and shit. No support.
Did you want to hold a sign?
You got one?
I got him right here in the back of the car, man.
Yeah, I'll hold one for you.
Appreciate that support. Yeah, here, I'll grab a sign for you, man. Stay in this area right here, it won't see you. I'd come around this way. Or here, I'll just walk it for you. If you just stay in here, they'll not catch you. Yeah, I'll stay over here with you. All right, True Seekers, we got Ken out here. He drove all the way from the west side to stand with us in Yakima, man. What a trooper.
Bullshit. Because that's what it is. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Because they out here trying to vaccinate motherfuckers, being, guinea pigs and shit.
Absolutely.
It's not cool.
Absolutely, it's not cool. Absolutely. And how do you feel about the mainstream media constantly targeting the vaccine for lower income communities, people of darker complexions? Do you pick up on that?
I think it's an agenda, and it's like a sign for me to really not get it right now, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I ain't getting it anyway, but that's like an extra sign to
absolutely
leave it alone right now.
Absolutely. Well, what's your family and friends think about all of it?
Same as most people.
Just kind of going along with it, not thinking much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really the American way. Just go with the flow.
And I'm feeling alienated, feeling the way that I feel.
Sure.
Because everybody calling me crazy.
Yeah.
But I guess that goes with the game, right?
It does, man. I've been putting up with the same thing ever since I was 18 years old, but I know I'm not crazy, so it doesn't bother me. I just wish people would wake up.
Yeah, they actually been calling me crazy conspiracy theorist since 9/11.
Yeah, you got the same problems as me, man.
As soon as they said that they found all the passports on the ground, I was like, what the fucking fuck? How is that shit gonna survive?
Exactly.
All that, jet fuel and all that, everything that happened up there, how the passport, all 19 of them gonna be right
and
there.
And they couldn't find the black boxes, but they had the terrorist passports. They just knew them all. I was like, come on, man.
Yep. And they knew all their names before the day was over. You know what I'm saying?
30 minutes after the building came down, they were saying Osama bin Laden. They had it all figured out.
Yep. And then Building 7 just gonna happen to fall. All that Enron information and shit.
Indeed, man. Indeed.
So I've been fighting that fight since well, actually a little before then, because you know, my grandpa taught me about the Tuskegee experiments. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I never really trusted the government.
Isn't it crazy how in Tuskegee there was 201 people that were like, they got the placebo, and then now it's Event 201's the coronavirus outbreak simulation, and again they're targeting people with darker complexions. Same stuff all throughout history.
Yep. So I'll come out here and give you some support.
I appreciate that. You're a good man. Did you tell your family you were driving all the way over here?
I didn't tell anybody. I just
All
got
right. Well, I
got
appreciate
in the
that.
car and got you rolling.
What an effort, man.
I thought it was like 5 hours. I looked on the thing and
that's
said 2.
Spokane. Spokane's a lot further.
It said 2 hours. I was like, shit, I can make that drive.
Okay.
You know, I've driven more than that in traffic going to work. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That's good, man.
And I had a free day. So it was like, shit, might as well come out here.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate it. You're the first person to come out and hold a sign with us, man.
Right on.
Thank you.
Should I come and give some support? I never can get through when I try to call, you know, so it's like...
Sure. This is the way to do it, man. Just come out and meet me on the corner.
Yeah.
You decide you want to use the megaphone today. Let me know.
I'm good.
I had a lady earlier come up and say she wanted to use it, so I said, all right, and she ran off with it.
Oh, shit.
And her boyfriend was over there. I had to run and chase him to get the mic back.
Oh, shit.
And then she threw her hair on me. On my arms. Unbelievable.
There they go. Yeah, it's a nice day, too.
It's almost always a nice day over here.
Is it?
That's what's nice about that. Yakima's never seen this thing in Seattle.
See. Might have to move out here. Shit.
Good day, Yakima. We're making sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. The same day the military world meeting began in Wuhan, China. Event 201. It's a beautiful day in Yakima. We want to make sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. The same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China, 1 month before the outbreak. Look into Event 201, look into the pharmaceutical companies that did it. You'll see they're the same ones that got out the vaccines that are making the big money right now.
It's crazy how many people ain't trying to hear that.
They don't even want to know.
Yep.
It's just easier to just believe and follow. Is the key. That's what the elite discovered. If they make life convenient for people, they'll just march it.
Keep them just scared enough to not argue it.
Exactly. That's part of it too, right? It's easier to be quiet. There's fear of speaking out. That's 100% right. That is 100% correct. Appreciate you.
She wanted to stop.
What's that?
She wanted to stop.
What happened to my sign back here? There we go.
She has stuff to do though. She just stopped and talked to you though.
We've had, there's been at least 3 people today who stopped and talked, not counting you. So that's actually been the most so far. So the megaphone's having an impact there. Let's get these people.
In Yakima, we're making sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. 1 month before the outbreak in Wuhan, China, the simulation put on by all the pharmaceutical companies who are making big money right now. Big fascism taking away our rights and liberties, making us live in fear so they can prosper.
Yeah, we'll see what happens now. There's 2 of us out here. might get somebody else more inclined to pull over and stop and talk to us.
Did the guy that keeps telling you to go home drive by yet today?
You know, it's possible it was him, because there was a guy who came by and rolled down the window, and it sort of looked like him, but if it was him, he was driving a different vehicle today. So I can't be for certain it was the same guy, but I definitely did hear a go home. Yeah. I am hoping, that guy, I don't know if you saw that, but I mean, he almost pulled over and then he drove off, so I'm hoping that guy will stop and talk to us.
You got any books in your car?
What's that?
You got any books in your car?
I got to get more books. I'm out right now.
You're out?
I don't even have one yet, so.
I was gonna say, shit, I'll pick one of those up today if you got one.
I got to get those. I give them to people like you.
Okay.
I will get more.
Shit, I'd have bought it.
I'd definitely give one to you for driving all the way out here to Stanley. I really appreciate it. Again, for people who didn't hear, we got Ken out here. He drove all the way from the other side of the state just to hold a sign today. He's a little camera shy, which is just fine. I think it's probably a smart move, but that's
I'll give you a piece.
Yeah, he's here. And again, 2 is better than 1, so we really appreciate Ken. Over there, you should look into the World Economic Forum. They said in 2030 nobody will own everything and everybody will be happy. The same people who planned the coronavirus pandemic, they are changing the world as we know it. If you like your materialistic goodies, you should do some research on the big agendas, because you might not have those in a decade. You'll be an even greater slave to the states, under more tyranny, under more government regulation, under more surveillance. You'll have to rent your Mercedes. You won't even be able to own it. Also, Klaus Schwab can have even more money at the World Economic Forum. Wake up. See, if we were doing this in Seattle, man, we'd be getting roasted. But I'm going to go do it in Seattle.
I tried to check you out in Seattle, but
I'll be in next time. I'll be down there again. How you doing today, man?
I had stuff to do.
What do you think about all this? You think it's an agenda? I think that's true too, man. I appreciate that honesty. Look up Event 201. Again, everybody needs to know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation 1 month before the outbreak. The media will not talk about it because they do not want to be informed.
How long you usually stay out here every day?
Well, I've been doing it. I've been doing about between 2 and 4 hours a day for the last week. And I'm going to stay at that pace. Hey, if you get tired and want to need to go, by all means, man, you have to stay out
Oh
here
no,
as long as I do.
I'm not tripping. Like, I'll just be wondering, cause like when I left, I was like, I hope he's out there, you know.
Well, you guessed right, man. And yeah, I'll give you my number before you go. So if you ever want to come out here again, you can make sure I'm out here. If you show up here and I'm not here, I'll drive down just to be with you.
Right on.
Good people of Yakima, we're here for you today. Make sure you are an informed citizen of Texas, Democrats and Republicans. must know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. The same day the military world news began Wuhan, China. The same pharmaceutical companies that are ready to right now simulate all of this 1 month before the outbreak begin on the day the military world news in Wuhan, China. In our country, Operation World to work on the vaccine.
Is that person always over there at the McDonald's watching?
Say that again. What's up?
Is that person always right there at the McDonald's watching?
Has he been paying attention? I don't know who that is. I haven't noticed.
Yeah,
who
it
knows?
seems like he's been there the whole time.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder about some of these people, man. They haven't cut our screen. Yeah. But yeah, I have annoyed some people today. There's an old man who said he's going to come back and hurt me. I said, well, go ahead if I make you that man. I think he was just talking. He was walking around. I got threatened by a guy in a walker. So, like, come on, man.
That's what he's going to hit you with.
Yeah, he could come back and swing the walker at me, I guess.
Good day, Yakima. We're making sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 2019.
I don't know if you can hear that, but that guy yelled out the window somebody just yelled out the window that I'm an effing idiot because his father died from COVID. And again, that's the emotional thing, right? I mean, he looked like an older heavyweight guy. I'm imagining his dad was, I'm guessing the guy who just yelled at me was close to 50, so I'm gonna assume his dad's around 70. I mean, Americans die at that age, you guys. They die every year from flu and pneumonia. Any other year, his dad's cause of death probably would have been one of those things. But that's why they want people emotional. Emotional people don't think. They're just angry and triggered and easily led astray.
Act up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Good day, people of Yakima. We want to make sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. good people to do nothing. Living in fear, submitting to tyranny is not patriotic. Not questioning your authority is not American. We have been hijacked. We're being lied to. We must wake up.
Because they just follow the authority. It's just such an amazing thing. It's like, where was that ever taught? Oh, never mind. It was taught to you your whole life in your slave school education classroom. Just listen to media and government.
The whole time. Yep. You don't even realize that it's being programmed into you.
That's right. People do not recognize their programming. They do not recognize it. Yeah. It's hard to break the mind control.
Yeah, I've always been the troublemaker for questioning shit.
Yeah, we had the same problem. I couldn't tell what that guy was saying. Didn't sound like he was in favor. Some people, they don't know what's good for them.
Sounded kind of undecided.
That could be true too. They didn't seem to know if they could-
Hello, good people of Yakima. We're making sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. That was the same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. The same pharmaceutical companies making the big money today simulated and planned all this. We need to wake up. Don't wake up, we're gonna lose every last right and liberty we have.
I'm sure the people at Wells Fargo know everything about Event 201 now.
Are they open?
I must have said this 100 times today.
Are they open?
Yeah, you gotta. Did you ever think you'd see the day where you have to wear a mask to go in the bank?
No, that's just crooked.
It's so funny.
Talk to us. We have a lot of good information. We'd love to talk to you. Yeah, pull over and talk to us. I will have a conversation. That's what we're here for. Thank you for pulling over. We'll be right here. Thank you. Have a great day. While you wait for the train, Yakima, you can hear my voice. Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. Everyone must know about it, but we're living out was simulated by all the companies who are benefiting today. We are living out an agenda, we are being lied to, we are being made fearful, we are being controlled. The day Yakima Network Governor to make sure everybody knows about Event 201. The media will not talk about it. Big Tech will censor the message. They do not want you to know. They do not want you to be informed about Event 201. The coronavirus pandemic simulation right before the coronavirus pandemic. A simulation put on by your government and all the major pharmaceutical giants who are benefiting against Pfizer. Still more people with their medicine. Did anyone ever question what they were told on the news? Because it's time to question, you guys. It is time to wake up. It is time to see what's really going on. We are being controlled and lied to every day, and we're losing our rights and liberties. We've lost our way of America. Made a plane. Landed a plane. Lost our race.
That was a lively group there.
What's that?
That was a nice little lively group there. They
Yeah.
had some stuff to say.
Yeah, that was a good group.
Both
They're
good
doing
and
well.
bad.
Let's see, are they still hating big tech? Shout out to the big tech people now censoring. Appreciate who's ever on ship right now. Good day, Yakima. We'll be here every single day. Now everybody knows about the things that won't want. The media won't tell you guys. And yet you guys living on this agenda when things going on. All of this was simulated on October 18, 2019 at Event 201. A coronavirus pandemic simulation the day the military world came together in Wuhan, China. These things cycle down to another simulation called VenMo.
What's that?
What exactly? What was the? Is there like a website or something you guys have?
He
I
has
know
one.
exactly. Yeah, I know it's a whole agenda thing.
Yeah, he has a website.
My family, I have a whole family, and they all died. They're all scared. And I tell them, well, you guys.
Yeah, he actually has a website.
Oh, he does. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Website?
I do have a website. I need to get business cards so I can just hand them out to people. It's Gematria. A weird word you never heard before. Like gem, you know, like a ruby or a sapphire. GEM. Atria. At ATRIA. So GEMATRIA. Gematria.
Gematria.
Effect News.
Gematria?
Effect News.
Okay.
I'm gonna have business cards so I can just hand out when people come in the near future. I'll write it down. But Gematria Effect News, like the nightly news. It's risky. It's very risky.
It's risky. That's a key word for it.
Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, those are the three.
Yeah, there's a word. What I call blood clot. It's an agenda. It's all about control.
It is all about
Yeah,
control.
as a matter of fact, I listened to Matt Shea on Spokane. He's saying that the governor's orders, they're not law. It's unconstitutional.
Right.
You know, it's like they're making them.
Well, they'll make you think it's a law.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why when you go in these businesses, it says mask required by state order. It doesn't say by law.
No,
And that's why you don't really have to comply with it. And that's why if they call the police on you, the police will say, okay, they want you off the property, but you're not getting arrested, you didn't break any law. But they could bring up a trespassing thing if they want to. But all of this stuff is just compliance. They're just saying if people will comply with their directions.
Exactly. So I go to Walmart, I'll put it in when I go in, but I'll take it off.
Nobody says anything.
I ain't gonna lie, I put it on just to not, cause too much commotion.
Sure, just to go with the flow.
They shoot motherfuckers like me for less.
Yeah, no,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
I get it. Yeah, and if you forget, I'll be back out here like every day. So just stop by and I'll write it down next time. I'll have business cards and just do this right. So I'm gonna be out here every day until everybody knows, man. I'm sick of this. That's how it is. They scare people to control. Hey, do you want to come talk closer so people can hear what you're saying, so they hear your story?
Yeah.
So, guys, we have a gentleman here who's from the community. He's had family go out and get the vaccine. He feels bad for him. He thinks they made an unwise choice. He's just sharing his opinion today. Do you want to say your name?
My name is Ray.
Ray's here with us. So,
Okay.
So basically, I'm just telling people don't take it. Don't take the vaccine. It's all about control. Basically,
It's all about we don't know what the shit's gonna do to you.
Yeah, exactly. I've heard different things. What's in the vaccine. Going to be aborting babies more.
well, Anthony Fauci's on the record right now saying that there's no aborted fetal content in the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. He's on the record saying that's not true, but if you look at the actual ingredients, you can look at Johnson & Johnson ingredients, there's a little bit of that in there. It is in there. And what's crazy is if you say that on big tech like this, we're breaking down the misinformation even though it's a fact. You're allowed, Anthony Fauci's allowed to lie about the reality, but us talking about the truth gets censored. That's how crazy
As a
the
matter of fact,
That's
I've
that
been put
going in
in
shit.
Facebook jail just for talking about, stuff about the COVID vaccine, and I've been put on Facebook jail for like 30 days.
That's what happens. My mom got suspended on 30 days from Facebook just for posting the link to the actual event 201 simulation, which is a real thing from their website.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, that's this. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are out here.
It's got to happen, man. I'm trying to inspire more people to come out here. So I'm also starting a campaign called Signs Matter. I'm going to pay homeless people to hold signs, but less political, but just more about messages of inspiration. Just try to get people to think about what's going on. You got to wake up to what's going on, man. People are sound asleep.
So you're all here every day then?
I have been for over a week now, and I plan to just keep doing it every day. So
if I get a chance, if I'm not doing nothing this weekend, be here Saturday or whatever.
I'll be here. I'll be here. I'm not on a set schedule. I don't know when I'm here.
All right, well, glad you guys are doing
I'm doing at least 2 hours a day every day. At least 2 hours.
right on. Good. Vaccine and the whole coronavirus, how they've been weaponized, basically. And they went,
Yeah, it was all
they took it.
somewhat tolerable until they started giving that vaccine.
Yeah,
Then it's like now serious.
Yeah, and from what I understand, I think in England, they're, you either take it or you can't travel, you can't do
It's going to be
anything.
like that everywhere.
It's going to be like that here.
Yeah, you're gonna have that vaccine card just to prove that you got it, but to do something.
Anytime it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, you know?
All right, guys. Well, yeah.
Ray.
Yeah, Ray.
Good to meet you, Ray.
Man, well, you guys take care, man.
All right, yeah, you too, man. Have a good day.
Take care. Thank you.
All right, so that was Ray weighing in. Ray putting out his story. He's trying to wake up his friends and family, but they're not listening. Ken's having the same problem. I'm pretty much having the same problem. But again, every day we're going to try to open up at least one more mine. There we go.
Hey officer, I might need security. I had a crackhead try to steal my speaker earlier. I might need some security. I'm doing good work for the people. We gotta watch out for these desperate ones. They need a methadone clinic.
Where's that federal vaccine site?
What's up?
Where's that federal vaccine site that they put up over here?
It's there's a dome. There's a dome. It's called the Fairgrounds. It's right next to the dome. So the way you get there is if you drive down this street, Yakima Avenue, this direction, you just take Fairview Avenue. Just take a right on Fairview Avenue.
It'll be right there.
It'll be just down the street a little ways on the left. You can't miss it because the dome's there and everything.
That's
They're just
crazy.
using the whole.
I really wouldn't trust that shit.
No, I did. I went over there, but they took down my video the other day for that.
Did they?
Yeah. The security guard who was working there literally told me he doesn't care about anything except for watching South Park and Family Guy. I got that
shit.
on camera. I couldn't believe it. He didn't care about anything.
Like as far as life goes, that's
I was
all he
like, you
cares
are
about.
exactly what they want, man. Just totally apathetic. Unbelievable.
Yeah. And he out patrolling the streets.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing stuff. Amazing.
We got some awake people here in Yakima, people who know about Event 201. Join the club, Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation. If you don't know, it's a big problem, because if you don't know about the agenda being waged against you, which means you don't know that there's a war being waged against us, taking away our life and liberty. And you need to know about Event 201 on October 18th.
When I made this sign thing, I thought my shoulders were broader. I'm gonna have to work out.
They just keep cutting you off.
Hey, we're still going though right now, but they cut us off twice today, and we're on the third street.
Hello, Yakima. Let's make sure we know about event 201. Let's wake up to agenda. Let's wake up to you. Event 201 is the coronavirus pandemic measured on October 8th.
Huh? Well, he does. I'm just on the side.
Sure, yeah. I just want to get it right. If you're over here, you won't be on camera.
My phone's already got red tag picked for security purposes.
Okay.
That's your normal truck driver.
Sure.
I got an attitude. I started reading about 20 years ago. Not
Sure.
this shit.
Sure.
That's some inside information from a multi-billionaires, secret society of the brotherhood. And it's going to be right from that.
Sure.
Said something else to see about this. Sure. He interrupted and said the name of my truck.
Really?
Never struck my arms. Next day, man, blacking out. Shut the fuck up.
Sure.
I'm gonna have a bad accident.
Sure.
It's 12 years.
Sure.
Now I don't talk to you.
Yeah. Sure. There are consequences for speaking out. I can tell you all about it too. I keep doing it anyway. But,
Well, I hear you. I just go. Remember, people were afraid. People were afraid. They go, hey, I just got my second car. I just had a kid. You know, it's a great American illusion.
exactly.
Great
No, I get
American
it. They got everybody trapped in the same system. You got to stay on the treadmill, pay the bills. You don't
blue
want to get
collar system.
Yeah.
Collar. I've
Right.
got 3,000 page books. I spent over $5,000 on books. I flew out to New York. Sure. I'm just a guy from Barrow, Washington.
Sure.
When I started getting serious, and I just.
That's why if everybody stood up, we'd be fine. But if only a few people stand up, well, you know, we're kind of sitting ducks. So.
It's a problem between they've got everybody pacified with materialism.
Indeed.
It's a real bitch.
Indeed.
I just wish I didn't have biblical information and all the other crap. I got stuff coming and going from all different directions. First time did some LSD in 1970 and buys. Oh shit!
Indeed.
We're living in these times.
That's a big part of the reason they had the drug war too, because they know it can open people's minds.
So for 50 years, for 50 years.
Yeah, Timothy Leary let him know that shit.
And I've been watching it, and it's just. But then when I started reading, again, inside information, millionaires are inside then and really throughout. So they're still trying to get me to come in, get on the net. You know, what they're watching. Yeah. They know everybody's shit. They can eliminate every one of us.
Yeah.
So what happened to Bob?
So, here, I'll tell you about John Lennon. You know the movie Rosemary's Baby?
Yeah.
You know how the girl commits suicide in the beginning? Well, then you find out she didn't really commit suicide, but that's what make you think.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch that scene, you know that's the same spot John Lennon was killed, where her body
No, I
is.
didn't know.
It's the exact same spot. He was shot in the same spot. But what's funny is the camera goes down the street, and then the camera stops on the Volkswagen Beetle. And then the Beetle gets shot in the same spot years later.
there's a whole bunch of shit going on with that movie.
Rosemary's Baby is about essentially satanic secret societies, you know.
No, what's your name?
Zachary Hubbard.
No, the lady that played the part.
Oh, my name. Oh, the actress name?
Yeah.
I forget right now. I forget.
Anyways, I saw this thing, this mention about John and Yoko just a few months ago. They joined peace movement and he started Yoko said he scared the shit out of him.
Yeah, that Tavistock institution is kind of like the CIA that controls entertainment out of the UK. All that stuff's related.
I know why they killed Kennedy. Actually, that's I said something on CD related to why they killed Kennedy. And you know, just freak the eyes of the devil. Say, clean it up. You know who the devil was? George Bush Sr.
George Bush Sr., yeah.
I mean, he was the fucking head of the CIA.
Yeah.
And he put the hit on him.
Well, he wasn't yet. I think he became that shortly after he became the 11th CIA director. Here's something a lot of people realize. So JFK was assassinated in 63, right? And then 19 years later, in 1982, that's when they declared the war on drugs. And then 19 years later, that was 2001, the war on terror with the 19 hijackers. And then 19 years later is 2020, the year of COVID-19. So the 19-year cycles of the moon. The moon's on a 19-year cycle. So what they're doing is ritualistic. I say 1963 was essentially the war on courage. People learned that if they speak out, they might be the next person. Oh, I can tell you all about Kobe Bryant's death, man. I got a book about it. I'm going to be out here every day if you want to stand back again, but I appreciate you stopping and talking to us, man.
You got a shield, man.
Yeah. Appreciate that, man.
They can't kill the fucking truth. They're up against the fucking wall.
Indeed.
And that would be truth from the real.
Indeed.
Or wearing for some.
Indeed. You do handshakes?
Yeah.
Good to meet you, man. It's okay, my hand's sweaty too from holding the mic.
I just drove forward.
No worries, man. It's good for the immune system.
Yeah, well, there's danger in truth.
Indeed. You have a great day, man.
You too.
All right, True Seeker, let's see if we're still live. Are we still live? Wow, we're still live. I don't know if you guys could hear his voice, but he's a truck driver. He saw us out here, and he'll probably be back, but he just wanted to connect with some like-minded people. Ken and I out here on the corner. Again, we got Ken with us too. He's drove all the way out from the west side of the state to hold a sign today, and he drove out here on a leap of faith that I'd be out here. And again, I'm gonna be out here every day, you guys, but I'm not on a set schedule, but I'll always do at least 2 hours a day. Even if it rains, I'll be out here. So let's inform some more people.
don't need to wear a mask. You will survive.
Now I got a question, Ken. When I'm pointing the microphone that way and talking, does it sound clear over here?
It's not as loud, but yeah, it's clear.
Okay, that's good.
No,
It's just amazing to me. These people.
maybe one of these, but not a thumbs down.
Yeah,
like,
thumbs down. What? Maybe she was part of the event 201 simulation.
never know.
Let's see. It's Big Tech letting us get the word out today. They're letting us get the word out. That's great.
What's it covering? Just like event 201, stuff like that. Pretty much what he's saying right now.
Oh, so it's just like a thing where they're talking about how, like, what's really going on with COVID, or
just the agenda for the vaccines and stuff like that.
oh, I see. Just like not to take them, or what the dangers are.
Be careful. Don't be a guinea pig. You know.
How you doing, man?
We don't know
Good.
what's going to happen with the vaccines. You know.
Oh, I see.
Just seeing what we're up to today.
Yeah, I was just seeing what it was about, or
So, had you heard of Event 201 before?
no, I'm not from around here, so
It was done. It was a simulation for the world, essentially. Event 201 was the coronavirus pandemic simulation. It took place October 18th, 2019, the same day the military World Games began in Wuhan, China. It was put on by the World Economic Forum out of Switzerland, where the World Health Organization is. It was put on by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Johns Hopkins, the people who've got the vaccines out, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, some other big economic players. Essentially, all the people who are benefiting from this pandemic simulated this 1 month before the outbreak in Wuhan, China. And again, it took place the same day the military World Games began in Wuhan, China. And again, you cannot get mainstream media to talk about it. I've been trying to do it all year, calling them, harassing them on the streets of Seattle. They get it. But again, because the media won't. If you went on your Facebook page right now and just shared the simulation, the Event 201 simulation from their own webpage, they will censor you. They will block your account for 30 days just for sharing that.
Oh yeah, and probably if you post your video, they'll kill.
Oh, they keep taking down. I just have to create like a new YouTube channel every week, man. It's a joke.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, they don't want the word out there about anything. They want to control the entire narrative. And I feel bad for the people who are living in fear and rushing out and getting vaccinated by these companies that planned all this. And again, people really need to think about who Pfizer is. Pfizer is the pharmaceutical company that's been sued more than any other for wrongful death and injury from their medicine. Billions and billions upon dollars they've been sued. And they're going to be the company that gets approved first to rush out a vaccine. And then Moderna, who's never made a vaccine, and Johnson & Johnson, who can't even make baby powder. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and then of course, after we get the shot, then you have to wear 2 masks and all that stuff.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't ever end.
And think about it. Anthony Fauci at the beginning said we didn't need to wear masks, then we'd just be fussing with it and spreading more germs, and he brought up bacterial pneumonia.
Yeah.
The name Fauci, if you look up the meaning of that name, it means jaw. Isn't that kind of funny? Everyone's covering up their jaw, and that's his name, Dr. Jaw.
Yeah.
It's jokes, man. They got jokes on us.
Yeah. But it's unfortunate because more people believe
The mainstream.
Yeah.
Because their whole life they've been trained. Don't listen to wackos on the internet. Listen to government. Listen to official sources. Listen to the news. That's what we've been trained our whole life. People are following their lifelong training. That's what I try to get people to see the bigger agendas too. 100 years ago there wasn't state school. 100 years ago there was a parent who stayed home and raised the children, right?
Yeah.
Now everyone's raised by the state. Whoops, hitting the wrong button. Everyone's being raised by the state. There's hardly any good family units these days. They're rarer and rarer. I mean, they've created this, and you just think about the world. 100 years ago, there weren't cars. People would have been walking by, riding a bicycle, riding a horse. It's easier to communicate with people. It's easier to have a conversation. Now everyone's in their own little bubble all day. And pretty much the only information they're getting is the news and government. And people trust the news and government more than their own family members. It's crazy.
Yep, that's true, yeah.
So, yeah, we're just trying to, I call it serious mind control. I'm trying to break the mind control.
So what's your YouTube channel?
Well, I have like a new one every week because they get deleted, but
gotcha.
Historically it was GematriaEffectNews. Yeah, every time I get close to 100,000 subscribers, they take it all down again and we start over, so it's been going on for years. But yeah, I've been doing this for almost 8 years now. I told everybody 2020 would be a bad year. The reason I knew that is because these people work in 19-year cycles. Again, 1982, the war on drugs was declared, which is really a war on personal freedom. 2001, the war on terror was declared. 2020, the war on germs. And remember, on 9/11, it was 19 hijackers. Now it's COVID-19. The reason they work in 19-year cycles is because the moon's on a 19-year cycle. Every 19 years, it's in the exact same place in the sky it was 19 years earlier. That's why the Hebrew calendar, which is around the moon, the holidays always fall on the exact same day every 19 years. So the moon is very important to the people who control. And the people who control, have you ever heard the term the Cabal? The Cabal.
Yes.
That comes from Kabbalah. And Kabbalah's chief book is called the Book of Formation. The opening page of the Book of Formation says God created the world with numbers, letters, and words. And there's a practice of numbers, letters, and words. It's called gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, which comes from Kabbalah. The word chaos equals 19, and that's the motto. Order out of chaos. That's why they like 19 so much as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, so, it's just people don't recognize it because it's different. War on drugs, war on terror, war on germs, but essentially they're all wars on people's freedom because you lose liberties every time, and government gains greater control every time.
Yeah, because with 9/11 there was the Patriot Act, and then they could, phone tap people and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And notice how, so right before 9/11 is when everybody started to get a cell phone. Everybody started to get a cell phone. The next thing you know, everybody's carrying around this cell phone that has a camera on it, audio recording, GPS, and then all of a sudden there's these laws in place that they can track us through our phones. And now it's become blatant in the time of COVID-19. Now they've told us it's called contact tracing. They're paying attention to all of our locations.
They
and
tell us every month where the fuck we went. You know what I'm saying? Get an email.
Yeah, and then you can get that
here.
app where they tell you who's sick, that's your neighbor or whatever. So,
Right.
Yeah.
We've submitted to that. We've given up our way of life. We've said, okay, it's okay for government and private industry to keep tabs on us. That's the exact opposite of what this country is supposed to be that we were told all of our years in school.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but people watch too much CNN all the time. And,
They sure do, man.
So, yeah.
How strict are they with the 2-hour parking?
Say that again?
Are they real strict with the 2-hour parking? I think I need to move my car.
Oh, they're not, but you might as well move it just to be safe. We don't want you to get a ticket. Yeah, just leave it here.
Huh. Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, and again, I plan to be out here like literally every day like a madman getting out the word just to see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Well, it sounds like you got in a few honks, so.
Yeah, we've been getting some scoring. I mean, a lot of people have stopped by over the course of the week. This is the first day I'm doing it with a megaphone to see how that goes. I notice I get less honks with the megaphone. I don't know if that means I'm annoying more people or I'm making people think too much so they forget to honk, but whatever. I know more people are hearing what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I challenge anyone to go look up what I'm saying because I'm not lying to people. If they look it up, they're going to find out it's all facts.
So it's 201, you said?
Event 201.
Event 201.
So you want to learn something real interesting about 201?
What's that?
So this gematria, this practice of coding numbers into words. The number 201 is really special to the Jesuit order. Do you know who that is? The Jesuits, they're mostly known for their universities. They have 27 universities in the nation, and they're known as some of the best universities. But what the Jesuits are, they consider themselves a military order that works on behalf of the Pope and the Catholic Church. And in 1773, they were actually banned by the Pope because they were connected to all this conspiracy and wrongdoing and murders. So in 1773, the Pope actually banned the Jesuits, and the Jesuits were supposed to serve the Pope. Well, their story is that Catherine the Great, who was the leader of Russia at the time, she preserved the order by protecting 201 Jesuits in Poland and allowed them to carry on their work in defiance of the Pope, which was interesting. But the number was 201. Now in Gematria, the founder of the Jesuits, Ignatius of Loyola, if you write out his name, Ignatius, I's the 9th letter, G's the 7th, N's the 14th, A's the 1st, just making A1, B2, C3, just making the letters numbers. If you add up the letters of Ignatius of Loyola, it equals 201. We're living in the time of the first Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis. He's the first ever Jesuit Pope. His birth name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, added up, 201. And if you look into it, he's the first ever Pope to live at Suite 201 at the Vatican, right?
Oh.
And it's called the Domus Sanctae Martyr. You add up those letters, it equals 201, right? One of the main sponsors of Event 201, Bill Gates, his full name, William Henry Gates, is 201. And right now he's building Jesuit high schools throughout the nation. His wife, Melinda, comes from a Jesuit family, and her birthday is August 15th, which is the same day the Jesuits were born, right?
So Jesuits, that's a race? Or?
No. Jesuits are not a race, but Jesuits are a military order that work on behalf of the interests of the Catholic Church and Pope. And their interest, their historical mission is just like the Knights Templar. They have the Knights Templar cross in their logo. It's to have the church control the world. The Jesuits claim to be the force of globalization.
I see. So it's tied to the Catholic Church.
If you start to look into like the World Economic Forum, who was another main sponsor of Event 201, it's led by Klaus Schwab. He's Jesuit educated. Here in the U.S., Donald Trump, who was president at the time, Jesuit educated. He went to Fordham in New York, one of the 27 Jesuit universities. Joe Biden's from the Jesuit town of Scranton. You remember the TV show The Office?
Yes.
If you look into that TV show, it ran exactly 201 episodes, and it's set in Scranton, which is a very Jesuit town because it has 2 Jesuit prep schools there.
Oh.
And you know how the shaggy-haired guy, I forget his name, one of the main actors, shaggy-haired guy, is kind of like the guy the girls liked?
Oh, Jim?
I think that was his name on there. But he does a new show, the Tom Clancy series.
Yes.
He plays the Jack Ryan character on Amazon.
Yeah.
So if you look into the history of the Jack Ryan series, Tom Clancy writes multiple times in the book that the Jesuits control the CIA and are the New World Order. He even writes that in his fiction.
Huh.
The CIA was established September 18th, 1947, the 201st day of the Pope's age at the time. 201, right? They've done so many rituals with this 201 number throughout history. You know, Tuskegee, the medical experiment. If you look into Tuskegee, they said 201 of the subjects got the placebo, 201 again. They've been using this number all throughout history in a million different ways. So many major agendas. Wow. And again, it's their signature. The military world games that took place the same day as Event 201, they began in the year 95. That's important because the Jesuits were created to counter the 95 Theses, and they were recognized by Rome on September 27th, the day leaving 95 days left in the year. You see? And that's what the military world games, if you look into their history, they're credited to the Jesuits. So on the same day those began, they did Event 201, the simulation. And then you start to look, Gavin Newsom, Cuomo, all these people that have been in the governors of California and New York, they're all Jesuit educated. There's a lot more to it, but it's very clear to see who pulls the strings.
Interesting.
So that's what I educate about. I have a book about it. And again, just trying to, I can't explain all that through the mic and people drive by, but I can get them to look into Event 201 and all that. So, but yeah, man, when you have the knowledge and information we have, you see what's really up. Because I've been out here so many days, some people are just starting to get used to me being out here, but we'll see what it looks like on day 100, so.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Yeah, man, appreciate you.
Yeah. You guys take care.
Yeah, have a good one, man. Take care.
See how it is when it's 100 degrees?
I said 100 days. On day 100. What's it look like after I've been out here for 100 days? Have I been shot yet? So, anyway.
They shouldn't shoot you.
I'd hope not.
I feel, would you say sweet lady when she says she don't want you doing this? I feel her on that.
She gets worried, man.
Nobody should.
She doesn't like the megaphone. She thinks that's gonna make somebody mad enough to shoot me. It did make somebody mad enough to come take the mic from me today and throw a beer on me, but still standing. So yeah. Indeed. Good day, people of Yakima. We're out here to make sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019, that same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. Again, over here, Good day, people of Yakima. Again, we want to make sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. The same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. The same people who simulated are now the same people who rushed out the vaccines and are profiting off of our loss of rights, liberties, and our way of life as we know it. Don't wave your head no when you haven't done the research, man. You are ignorant. Good day, people of Yakima. We're making sure that everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation. It took place October 18, 2019, the same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. These same pharmaceutical companies now benefiting in this simulation, and it is being covered up by media and governments. People must know.
tan on.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you ever get sick of the gloom and doom in Seattle, you drive over here, it's sunny 300 days out of the year over here.
Really?
Yep. Totally different weather. Good people of Yakima, I have a question for you today. If there was no TV, would you know that there was a pandemic, or would life just be normal? Again, everything we're living out was simulated October 18, 2019 at Event 201. The coronavirus pandemic simulated the same day the military broke in Wuhan, China. The same pharmaceutical companies who simulated the pandemic now making buku dollars off their agenda. Attention, good people of Yakima. Again, I've been a broken record all day. We got to make sure the whole town knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. Same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. Everything we're living out was simulated and planned, and the people who put on the simulation are now telling you to get the rushed out vaccine for the 99% survivable illness. I don't know why you're so triggered. I just want to help. I just want to share knowledge and information. That's all. I don't know why you're so upset. Again, you guys, you shouldn't be afraid of knowledge and information. Event 201 really did happen. It was a coronavirus pandemic simulation the same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. Simulated by the same companies that are benefiting from this pandemic, including the pharmaceutical companies. The media won't tell you about it, the government won't tell you about it, and big tech will censor the message. Think about it.
people of Yakima, if you know you're being lied to, let's hear your horns. Who realizes they're being lied to by their government? Who realizes that this agenda was simulated before it happened? So many of you are so complacent with the lies, so trusting of the lying media. Thank you for that man right there. Thank you for these people. They get it. Those people get it. More of you need to. What do you think, my man? You agree? I appreciate you. We need more people like you. You have a great day, sir. I will sign up to the spectrum table if I can get a hunk of approval from the man in the spectrum man. Let me know if you do this before. A big 201 with the World American State Debt Simulation of October 18, 2019. Good day, people of Yakima. When you go home tonight, take a minute to research Event 201. Everybody needs to be informed. Event 201, they simulated this pandemic. They simulated taking away our rights and liberties. They simulated censoring us. And if you don't care, you're going to wake up to the tyranny too late. It's not going to be pretty. Let's see. We're letting them still go. Looks like we're still going. Anything come to mind while you're here, Ken? Anything you want to talk about?
I'm just chilling.
Just doing your part, man.
Yeah, I can say I did that.
They appreciate us being out here. They appreciate us being out here.
Okay, Mo, let's make sure we know about event 201. You guys know how to do it. Informed event 201, the coronavirus pandemic. If you've never heard of event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. Good people of Yakima, we want you to go home and look up Event 201 tonight so you can be informed. Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation. Everybody needs to know. Who wants to win $1 million? Have you ever heard of Event 201? $1 million question. You ever heard of Event 201?
What do you do, flip you off?
Yeah, he's shaking his head and acting all in disapproval. It's like, geez, what do you know? Come over here and get schooled.
Close it off. You already know that.
Anybody who comes to this corner talk is not going to win the debate. How you doing today, sir? What do you think about this? You don't know? What did he say? I'll tell everyone.
Again, let's research Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation 1 month before the outbreak. Everybody needs to know. Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation that the media will not tell you about. Why will they not tell you that everything was
$5.26.
5:26. Okay. It's already after 5. Wow. Been out here for a while. It's more fun, I guess, with the megaphone. Time's been flying by.
Yup.
China. It was simulated by all the pharmaceutical companies across the vaccine for you. Who wouldn't want to fight the vaccine? Isn't that the thing? It's more than any other company. As long as we got to get rid of everything. It's like a line to it. What's not vaccine? Getting good, people of Yakima. We're making sure everybody in town knows about Event 201. Event 201 took place October 18, 2019. It was a simulation of a coronavirus pandemic that reshapes the world over the course of 18 months. It took place the same day as the Military World Games in Wuhan, China. The same people who did that simulation are now making a lot of money off the vaccines, testing, etc., while those of us suffer and lose our rights and liberties.
And jobs.
What's that?
I said and jobs.
Yeah, truly. Truly.
Just so that you could have to get the vaccine so you could get another one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Yeah, you can tell what they're gonna do.
It's a game.
It is a game, man. It is a game, and people are getting played by the game. They're not seeing the game for what it is.
It's like playing checkers with, or chess with the little implant on the chess implants on top. It's like you playing checkers with them. Exactly. And then they point over there and then make that chess move, and then you like, what the fuck? It's just like, just go, motherfucker. You know?
Exactly.
No, it's more like, just go, you know?
Right. With it to your head, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed. You grew up in the Seattle area?
Yeah. Went to Franklin.
You went to Franklin, okay.
So yeah, Seattle.
You grew up on the better end of town, at least. People are more real down there.
Yeah, the South End.
Yeah.
It was even better back then. It's different now. Seattle is.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm
it's
sure.
not the same as it was.
It's just like everywhere, man. Mixing up communities. It's hard to have any culture or know who your neighbors are when they're mixing everybody up.
Actually, they just got a bunch of Asians moving in, buying up everything.
Sure, probably got the big tech jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty soon, everybody who could afford to live in Seattle won't be able to anymore. They'll have to move somewhere else.
Yeah, that's about to be me.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a lot of people. It's already been a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people that had to move out of Seattle because it's got too expensive.
Yeah, it's slowly draining me. I need to find something new.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, I imagine a lot of people will end up moving to Tacoma. See that?
Even that's bad.
The same thing going on in Tacoma? Yeah.
So it's, Fedway, Kent, that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the bigger cities, money's taking over everything.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy how it happens.
Yeah.
You see how fast society can change.
Mm-hmm. Driving over here, seeing all that bare land, I'm just sitting there thinking that's where they about to start moving everybody. You know what I mean?
Indeed. There's definitely a lot more people who moved out here since I got out here. The streets were not busy like this in 2018. It's crazy how much busier it is. There's a thumbs up.
This is needed because even if the world ain't going to shit, this country sure is. You know what I mean? But I know it's a world thing, but
it's everywhere, man. People got to stand up everywhere.
This country is really tripping.
It is. It is.
So I appreciate what you're doing. So I had to come and put some time in with you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man. That's a big commitment to drive all the way from Seattle just to do this. So thank you. Let it be known you were the first man who did that. A guy did drive out from Seattle to meet me, but he didn't want to hold a sign. So holding a sign makes all the difference.
Yeah, nobody listened to me at home. It's like, shit, come out here and get some attention.
Yeah. You're doing your part today. This is what we need everybody to stand up and do. Yeah, I guess a lot of people just don't have enough courage, man. They're too afraid of what other people think.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Peer pressure.
Yeah, indeed. There was some time ago I decided I didn't care anymore. I lost my filter. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta ask, how old are you?
49.
Oh wow, you look young, man. I thought you were closer to my age.
Oh no, I'm old.
That's how I know I'm aging.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I say it was better back in the day, I'm like talking 70s and 80s.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, you're born. You must have been born around 72 or so.
71.
71. Okay. Same year as my sister. I wish
Okay.
my sister was like you, man. She's so close-minded.
She's so she's 49 as well, or did she already have a birthday this
She'll
year?
turn 50 on December 7th.
Okay.
Her birthday's 400.
Okay.
Yeah, she thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Insane. That's what she'd be telling my mom. He has lost his mind.
I get that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I've never seen a plane fly over this low. That's interesting.
Yeah, I saw some going that way, but not this way.
The airport's over here. I was going somewhere else. Good day, people of Yakima. We want to make sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019, the same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. Again, the same pharmaceutical companies who rushed out the vaccine simulated all this a month before the outbreak. What a big coincidence. Okay, pop quiz. Who has heard of Event 201? That man doesn't want to know about it. His windshield just went up. Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. Your rights and liberties are being stolen. You should inform yourself. Oh, come on, come talk to us. I thought that was a thumbs up, not a middle finger. Come on, buddy, come back.
Such anger. That's
some of it are just triggered.
That's some of that demonic presence you talk about.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. State trooper. Commanding the state trooper. Leaving the restaurant to the gate. Event 201, coronavirus pandemic simulation. October 18, 2019, the same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. The simulation What do you work for? You are a glorified tax collector. Again, America, we need to snap out of it. The American dream is a real killer. We are sound asleep. Agendas are being waged against us. Our rights and liberties are being taken. A surveillance state is being set up, and they're controlling us with fear. And all of this was simulated at Event 201, October 18, 2019. We need to wake up. Thank you, sir. People in big trucks. I never had so much love for people in big trucks before I started doing this, but I just noticed, man, they're way more awake.
Yep.
I don't know what it is about that, but they are.
Just a different mentality.
I guess, man. I guess the big American truck somehow embodies the classic American experience. Freedom, liberty. Appreciate you, man. Nice talk. Thank you. Again, Yakima, let's move forward to Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation. If you
get a minute tonight, go home and watch the footage online of the shooting yesterday in Boulder, Colorado, and tell me if that looked real to you or another government psyop to take away your rights and liberties, because they're going on all over, and if you don't know about it, it's time to wake up. It's time to escape the American dream. But really, we're out here today about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. We are living out what was simulated.
Still letting us go? Wow, Big Tech's still letting us go, man. Very good. Congrats to the people at Big Tech who stopped blocking the live stream today. I'm grateful for you, whoever you guys are. You guys should work the shift all the time. You guys are champs.
Straight up Jeeps.
Everybody else is censoring us right away, dude. That's true, though. Hello, good people of Yakima. We just want to make sure you have a chance to research Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation, October 18, 2019, put on by the big pharmaceutical companies who are now rushing out the old jab. They want to get in your bloodstream so they can make that money, have that much more power and control over you. People need to wake up. The illness is 99% survivable. Since when do we vaccinate for that? What do you think about all this? You're right on. I wish more people knew that. Again, people of Yakima would really like, when you get a moment, to research Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. Look into Event 201. Necessary knowledge.
Getting some love over here. So we're getting some love over here.
That's good. That's good. Some people get it. Anybody else need support?
Yeah, he couldn't find the horn.
Right.
People of Yakima, I hope you're enjoying the day. Trying to find information in every single personnel. We have Event 201, which is coronavirus everything was simulated in Event 201. Watch down there. Basically, we are living out of the agenda and Americans need to wake up. We're supposed to be the land of the free, home of the brave, not the land of the enslaved, spied on, and obedient. We are way too obedient Tyranny of minds. I don't know why we pay people to these functions to watch commercials and be blind to what they do. We need to boycott. We need to stand up. It's not marching to the beat of their drum. And if you don't think this is true, you really need to inform yourself. You are truly like the citizenry of 1984. If you've never read that book, you've never been born.
People all have something negative to say about always sit, like sometimes somebody will sit at a light the whole time. I mean, they drive away, they'll roll down the window and say, I was like, say it while I'm here so we can talk about it. It's so cowardly.
Mm-hmm. They ain't trying to hear it.
Right. Right.
They got their own agendas.
Yeah. They're just trying to keep life as easy to manage in their mind. It's easier to just go along with the flow. Good evening, people of Yakima. Just making sure everybody knows about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019, put on by the pharmaceutical companies who have the vaccine out today. Happened the same day the military world games began in Wuhan, China. Big agendas, America. Let's wake up. these new signs that I have the homeless hold. I'm gonna try wearing those signs one day and do the same message and see how people respond when I'm holding, signs that just tell people to do nice things instead of COVID as an agenda. I just want to see what the psychological response is. Right. Just got to see the difference. Thank you to everyone who gave us a like today. We're getting close to 1,000. Bet we get a few more likes, we can get up there. Appreciate the support, you guys.
I could go on there and like, I guess. I should go up on there and give a like.
Oh, yeah. And hey, Ken, if you're not talking to people already, if you got things to say, let them know. Again, you guys, Ken's out here, man. Ken drove out from Seattle. He's pounding pavement with us today. He doesn't want to be on camera, understandably, but he's right here with us holding the sign. Really appreciate that. Good evening, people of Yakima. We live in a great city. We feel blessed. But we need to wake up. We need to wake up to the agendas being waged against us. If you do not know what Event 201 is, please look up Event 201. You will see it is a coronavirus pandemic simulation 1 month before the outbreak, put on by the same companies that benefit, the same pharmaceutical tyrants. Thank you. Have a good night. If you're wondering why I'm here with this sign, this megaphone, to make sure everybody knows about it, maybe you all know the coronavirus Sir, thank you. Have a good evening. Again, who's this man on support with a mic and signs? All I want is everybody to know about Event 201 for all about this pandemic simulation. Good evening, Yakima. Please research Event 201 if you want to know what's really going on with the pandemic. It was all planned. It is a major agenda. Event 201. Thank you for the support, sir. You're a great citizen. If you do not know about Event 201, please look up tonight. Event 201 with the coronavirus pandemic. publicly flying like that. I don't really see things.
As long as none of them crash and then the little whatever. What's that?
That must be military planes. There's a military base somewhere out there. That's gotta be where they're coming from, but I don't really see them flying.
Classy.
Hope he doesn't end up in my blind spot one of these days.
He's classy. That we know. I say he's classy, that much we know. And cool. Real cool.
Yeah. Hater.
Y'all don't know why they get so in their feelings.
Yeah, it's like, what are you mad about that I'm saying? Like, what's so offensive? The truth just hurts. It's that quote from A Few Good Men. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Get so mad about it.
How was he so prepared? That's why I'm like, how do you already know what I had to say? Just revving right away? It's like, what? I guess he just read the sign. It's already triggered by the sign.
He's having a bad day.
Yeah.
Girlfriend just broke up with him.
Yeah. Yeah. In his case, it might have been his boyfriend. Yeah. How you guys doing today, man? What do you about this whole COVID thing? Good evening, people at Yakima. Want to make sure you know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18, 2019. The same day the military World Games began in Wuhan, China. All the pharmaceutical companies who've rushed out that vaccine for your bloodstream, they all simulated this, and they're all benefiting big time. We need to wake up.
Oh, good. couldn't tell if that was a wave or a middle finger.
Sometimes it's hard to tell. If I can't tell for sure, I'll just be paused and say, "Oh, I think it was a wave."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely some middle fingers, especially the people in trouble in Seattle.
Who is aware that on January 2017,
What's that?
Looks like they're still letting us go. How about that? At first, they canceled the first one at 19 minutes, the second one at 22 minutes. They're letting it go. I would like to see how many times they have said the exact same thing.
Woo! I wonder how many people like drove by a few times.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Yeah, very possible. I mean, pretty much everything goes down right here.
Good evening, Yakima. We want to make sure you guys know about two things. January 10th, 2017, Anthony Fauci said there'd be a surprise outbreak and pandemic at the time of Trump. And Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation of October 18th. Let's make sure we research Event 201 tonight. We all need to know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation. Important information if you are an informed citizen of the United States of America.
Who was it that tried to say that you were the Boston Massacre dude?
Oh, I don't know what happened to that guy. I kind of miss his videos because they always made me laugh. I got to admit that much.
Was that wasn't the Boston guy, was it?
His name was, let me think of his name for a minute, but I've been wondering where he is because he disappeared. I got to think about his name. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Was yesterday the anniversary of that shit?
What's that?
Was yesterday the anniversary of that?
No, but the Supreme Court brought it up yesterday.
Oh, is that what it was?
Because the Boston bomber's full name equals 322, so on March 22nd, they brought up his death penalty. They're thinking about reversing his death penalty. And of course, he was 19 years old when the Boston Marathon bombing happened. Under 19.
When I saw that video, I was like, man, what is wrong with this motherfucker? No resemblance at all. You know?
Well, he did a bunch of videos saying I look like all sorts of, but the Boston Marathon bombing one was real funny. I mean, I got to admit, I laughed. I cannot think of that guy. Polarization Nation. That was his channel name. Polarization Nation.
Yeah, I think that does sound familiar.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what, Richie from Boston? That's what I was thinking.
And the guy who made that video had good evidence.
You say he had good evidence?
Good editing skills. Good at making videos is what he was. Yeah, he might be back in jail though. He went to jail for a while in the time he's been doing it. I think that guy has some mental issues. He got a hold of my phone number and sent all these videos years ago. I haven't really heard from him since.
That's the Polarization
Yeah,
guy?
Polarization Nation. He was leaving all these voicemails in the middle of the night about how he was on a bus on his way out to Yakima to get me. I was like, come out here, man.
Fools are crazy.
People aren't crazy, man. People think we're crazy. Good evening, Yakima. We're out here to make sure everybody's informed about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic simulation put on by the same pharmaceutical companies who now rushed out the vaccine that they want you to go out and get. Do you really need it? I'd do a little more research. Check it out.
Yeah, no frowns or anything. It's all good.
People in Yakima want to make sure you know about Event 201, the coronavirus pandemic
Well, the rush hour commute for Yakima is definitely over. So our big numbers are going to be down probably for the rest of the day.
That thing looks like it's still going.
We still got to stream it. Let's see. Yeah, we're still streaming. Amazing.
About to head in soon.
Well, I'll stay out here as long as you want to since you drove out here. You made the big commute, so I'm staying out here.
As soon as that sun goes down past the building.
Okay,
this
fair
thing.
enough. Yeah.
Good evening, beautiful people of Yakima. We're down here tonight to make sure everybody knows about Event 201. The media won't talk about it. We expect that to be Event 201. Let's make sure everyone in Yakima knows